Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Kanye West's Donda album that just dropped, I believe 2 days ago. And, with due respect to his music, I listened to every single song to give an honest review. Now, backtrack, he released Jesus is King. He had said that he was going to he said he found his way to Christ, and now he's going to start making gospel music. So, there's two sides. A bunch of Christians, some were like, oh, good. Some were like, oh, nah, he's capping. He's lying. He's still in the shadows. So, I'm a person who likes to give people benefit of doubt because I don't know anybody's private life. I don't know your history. If you say you're going to go and live for Christ, what can I say? I can't say no. I got to just, hope, what you're saying is true and give you the benefit of the doubt because, it's always good when somebody says they want to go for Christ and for God's kingdom. I'm always for it. Some people will say yes, they'll start and then they change their mind later. That's all them, But whenever a lost sheep is found, truly, the whole house of God is happy. Angels in heaven are celebrating. Now, he released Donda, and this album was supposed to be about for his mother. And knowing that, I wasn't assuming that this was going to be a gospel album like Jesus is King. So I understood he said he wasn't going to make any more secular music. Supposedly he said that, and that he was going to release Donna. So I was kind of expecting Donna to be more sort of like Jesus is King album. Now, for any of you guys that have already listened to the song, I was actually excited. I'm really interested to see what he was going to make. Now, I started off the album, it got released, and I played the very first song, and the title of it is Donna. And my excitement went from, let me see, straight, it was a woman chanting Donna, Donna for like a whole minute. And I was like, in my spirit, it didn't feel good. I was like, whoa. So I just fast forwarded like 20 seconds. See, okay, still saying it. Another 10 seconds before the song ended. And it was like straight 60 seconds of a chant of Donna. His mother's name is Donna. But I've never heard anybody do that. Usually whenever there's certain type of enchantments, I know a lot of that is associated with witchcraft, and that's the first thing that came in my mind when I heard that. So I was very skeptical. I'm like, okay, what is this? I'm not gonna listen to all of it. I don't know if he's trying to play something psychologically where your mind will remember Donna over and over in your head by you listening to that enchantment. And I didn't feel good about it. First of all, in my spirit, it didn't feel good. And I don't know the purpose behind it. I don't know if Donna is his mother's name, but I don't know if he's calling another entity or whatever. But I don't know. So that's all I'm going to talk about that. Now, for the rest of the album, if you look at the fact that, he wanted to invite other artists in, but starting with Jay-Z being on the album says a lot to me. Because out of everybody in the rap game, in the dark world, Jay-Z sits at the top pinnacle. Him and Jay-Z, they sit at the top. And just knowing Jay-Z is in the picture, I get a little suspicious. Mind you, I don't know anything that's going on in the dark. I don't know if Kanye is truly saved and he's helping these other artists that he put on his music, helping them spiritually. I don't know that. I have no clue. So I can't tell you that, because he's working with Jay-Z, he's worshiping Satan. But I could use my own type of discernment. But I can't point fingers because I don't know 100%. So I just sit back and listen and hear the words of the lyrics. So in several of the songs, yes, he does mention Jesus. He mentions God. I hope he's talking about the Most High God. And That's pretty much a majority of the song of it. So some people who don't have much discernment, they probably don't even recognize a bunch of stuff that happens. But as you know, Kanye's a brand new Christian. A lot of us, when we grew up, even though our families taught us in Christian homes, a lot of kids weren't really serious about it. No matter if you grow up Christian and at a certain age, you decide, yes, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to be. This is where Kanye still could be deciding if he really wants to be, or if he's 100% committed, maybe he still needs somebody to guide him in the proper way. And as a lot of us saw in his performance, whenever he was levitating, the whole performance, everybody was wearing black. I don't know the symbolic message behind it, but from my knowledge, that didn't look like a service that was for the Most High. It seemed more like it was a funeral, in my opinion. So I don't know if he was making a funeral for his mother because everybody was dressed in black. Maybe it wasn't even witchcraft. Maybe it was just a funeral. But you got to be careful because Satan can use any tricks and means. And yeah, and then there's several artists. The Weeknd is on there. They all rap their certain parts. And I know some of the music had cuss words. They use the N-word a lot in some. But Kanye blurred all of them in the album because he said there wasn't going to be any profanity. So that was cool. So that was my opinion on hearing Kanye's new album. Tell me, you guys can let me know in the comment section, what do you think of the album? I'm not too quick to point fingers because this is his second album he's released. He didn't say it was gospel, so you can't expect the gospel out of something that is not gospel. And, you know, we'll see in the future. Because who knows? Maybe with this album, he's going to gain a lot of fans from all the other artists. Especially like the younger generation that don't really know Kanye. The one that listen to the Lil Baby. They listen to the Baby. Or even some people who listen to Jay-Z. All these other artists he was pulling in. They're going to be the ones who's going to bring him a new audience. And now, if you're curious about Kanye, just pay attention to the little details. Try your best to use discernment. That's all I can say. And be careful what you put to your ears. And yeah. So let us know in the comment section, what do you think of the album? What's your opinions and thoughts? And if you have any word of knowledge you want to share with us that maybe I don't know, I would love to hear in this comment section below. All right. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.